Alright, so we are about to start Garrus's loyalty mission. And of course we're taking Legion. I'm gonna keep the Ark, just in case. I do recall some mechs being on this mission.
There he is. Shepard?
Hi, Harkin.
Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you. Get ready.
Wait, why did I have the Ark equipped right off the bat?
Rearm. Change weapon.
Overclock. In kinetic barrier system.
This should slow him down.
Yes. Following.
Understood.
There we go. Okay.
With Shepard,
I'm
Commander.
with you.
Who throws 600 credits in a trash can?
Targeting below.
Subdue and suppress.
Emergency
Backup
field
systems
engaged.
engaged.
You got it.
I need cover!
Emergency shields engaged.
I was curious if anything was actually
I am
in
it.
that.
Taking hits. Abundant man.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be in range.
Taking hits.
One less to worry about. Not that one.
Target contact.
Critical system resolving power.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Wonder what he smells like. I mean, Garrus is like, I can smell him. Well, what does he smell like? I'm very curious. Because if you can somehow smell him from all the way over here, he does have a very distinctive smell.
And stay there.
Sensor contact. Fire it.
Requesting assistance.
I'm on it.
Backup systems engaged. Resolving power.
There we go.
Impact event.
no. There we
Threat
go.
neutralized. Acknowledged.
Critical system damage.
Quickly before more of them show up.
Contact forward.
Excuse me.
That one hit!
Alright. Grab this, grab this, grab this. Let's see.
We're getting close.
Sniper rifle neutralization.
Oh my gosh, that actually got him. I was wondering, where is that gonna go?
Under fire.
Impressive!
Avenge our brothers! Wait for that!
Nice shot, Legion.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
There it is.
Target under fire.
It's about to go off!
Arrow.
Okay, apparently they had, what, a nuke stored in that thing to go off? If it died? Oh my gosh, that was quite an explosion. You even had a countdown and everything. Just, wow. Harkin must have really expected us to take that thing down if he was going to build in a giant explosion like that into it.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
What he's up to is a way to try and get out of here without you catching him. I mean, after all, he's a dirty cop on the run. Of course, he's going to be, like, trying to do everything he can. Forged IDs.
You worked with Harkin at CSEC?
Yeah, he was a pain in the ass back then, too. But I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
No point in giving him too much time to prepare. Come on.
Right behind you.
This is going to be the one that gives me the extra upgrade. Definitely got to make sure I do this one right. Messing up on the ones that get you credits, that's okay. But messing up on the ones that give you upgrades, yeah,
This looks interesting.
can't really afford to do that.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in
At
the
least not if you're
transport
gonna play
carriers
on
overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good
Harder
to know.
difficulties.
Why don't you just turn around?
Rerouting.
Oh, come on. How did I
Automated
miss?
light weapon range.
What?
Got him. Oh. Oh, is this the bug?
Overblocking kinetic
It
barrier
is.
system.
Whee! Look, it's the moon dance bug. Whee!
Papaneeks.
Slide to the left, slide to the right. Oh, I love this bug. Oh, that is so funny. I've
Nice
never gotten tired of
shooting.
this bug. It's so funny.
Automated light weapon range.
Backup systems engaged.
Yeah, there's a number of bugs in this game that is absolutely one of my favorites. Hello?
Harkin's going to regret this.
Datapad way over here to hack. Oh, what is this one? You know, I actually don't remember ever finding this before. Oh, it's just 1,200 credits. I thought it was something super secret because it was hidden way back here. Nope. But that's why you just kind of have to rotate the camera around, see if anything pops up above at the top of your screen. Alright, I've got my heavy weapon ready to go. It's a shame I don't have the cane, because
Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs, incoming.
I would love to use my nuke right here.
Routing power to shields. Targeting order processed. Cover recommended.
Oh my gosh, my health.
Coming.
Order received. Close formation.
Really, Harkin? How many of those did you rig with that giant explosion? Alright, so the combat portion is over. You'll never make it! And then it becomes just a complete easy layout for us to get up there.
Automated light weapon range.
Careful, critical system down. Rerouting power system failed. Requesting assistance. Backup systems engaged.
Alright, Harkin, tell us what we want to know.
You were close, but not close enough.
You were saying...
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Ouch.
That had to hurt. Maybe you should just tell us what we want to know.
Maybe. I still haven't heard what you want.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sedonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Is this information really worth all the trouble?
I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrett?
No, but Sedonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered.
Well played, Harkin.
It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
No.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little. Maybe give Cecil the blood trail a follow.
Bastard!
Shut up.
You're getting off easy, Harkin.
What'd I ever do to you?
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
You know what really irritates me? And yes, this is a bash against Mass Effect 3. I really thought the choice we made here was gonna actually matter.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
And I don't know, maybe it's because Garrus is one of my favorite characters, and I thought anything related to Garrus was going to be a relevant factor in Mass Effect 3, because I remember thinking that whether or not Sidonis lived here was going to make a difference or pay off in some way. You know, what Sidonis says at the end, if we spare him here, saying that he'll try to find a way to make it up to Garrus, I thought, ooh, maybe we'll see him show up at some point when Garrus needs help, and Sidonis, like, tries to save him or help him out in some way to repay him or try to make amends. Something. No. Nothing. He is never once heard from, seen, or mentioned in 3 ever. And it really, really irritates me. But then again, that's one of only one of a number of things that many people are very irritated about when it comes to 3, but we'll get there when we get there. For now, let's just focus on 2.
Don't waste your time on him. Let C-Sec deal with him now.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Thanks for helping me with this, Shepard.
I'd do the same if I were you.
I learned from the best. I need to set up.
Notice how short the dialogue is here. If you're just gonna like, yeah, okay, go ahead.
I can get a clear
Whereas
shot
if you
from
try
over
to talk
there.
him out of it, there's much more to it.
You just want me to get him in position?
Basically, keep him talking for a minute. When I've got him in my sights, I'll let you know. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
And this goes back to the conversations you could have with Garrus back in 1, where you taught him to be more renegade.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's get this over
You're
with.
in my shot. Move to the side.
Whoops, sorry. I thought the controller died again. There we go. For a second it wasn't responding, me trying to move it over here. There we go.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
Yeah, it won't.
What? Shit.
Goodbye, Sidonis.
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis.
No one really reacted to that. We were in the middle of a lounge in the middle of the day and no one reacted.
That was easy enough.
Yeah, apparently, because no one panicked like, oh my gosh, a sniper! You know, someone just got killed over there. Nope, nothing. No one reacted to that. They were just like, oh, just another day here in the Citadel. Oh, someone got sniped. Oh well. You noticed that, right?
This is what happens when you let things get personal. I need to know this is over.
Yeah, it's over. I can move on.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this place.
Right with you.
Garrus's traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for mission. Operatives in CSEC will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard, may be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. Of course, the Elusive Man would think, he has quite an extensive network. Maybe we could be able to work with him and take advantage of that. As opposed to, you know, trying to perhaps send some evidence to CSEC to get Harkin arrested. No. The Elusive Man's like, a communications network that's very deep and extensive. I could use that. Then again, we also know a certain Asari who could use that later, but I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? So it takes us back here.
CSEC
But
appears
rather
to be
than,
investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads.
What a shame.
Also, according to CSEC,
Ha!
a Drell recently passed through customs.
What a shame.
The CSEC office may have more information.
We'll do Thane's mission later. For now, let's just go back to the Normandy. And we will make our rounds. We'll go talk with Garrus. We'll see if Legion, which I know he does have more to talk about. We'll see if Talia has more to talk about. And we'll see if Miranda wants to talk more. And then, let's see, whose mission should we do next? We could either do Thane's mission to kind of wrap things up on the Citadel, or we could head to Tuchanka, and I can show you guys what it's like if you go there and Rex died in Mass Effect 1, because it's a notable difference. Let me go ahead and put Garrus's other outfit on. There we go, that blue and black, that looks awesome. Oh. Zen. Shepard Vast Normandy, I've been digging through the Alarai, and I just want you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments that Rael Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rael Zora's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Cordially, Admiral Daro Zen Vas More. Thanks, Morgan. I mean Zen. I'll do that research in a bit. For now, let's head down to the CIC. And go, on this level, we can go chat with Miranda, Garrus, and Legion. And then we'll head down to engineering to chat with Tali. You can probably figure that I am saving the Jacob and Samara ones, probably, for last. Miranda, darling, we need to talk.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
I wondered when you'd come back. Listen, whatever happened was a simple mistake, nothing more.
Is that so?
I don't know what this is. If this is stress, or just blowing off steam, or...
What are you so afraid of? That you might actually start caring for somebody?
This is no time for emotional entanglement. You and I know more about the Collectors than anyone. We know how unlikely it is that we're coming back alive. What idiotic bunch of hormones thought that now was a great time for love?
It doesn't matter. What matters is how we feel.
Damn it.
Come on, Miranda. You want this.
Yeah, I do. So don't die. You promised me, damn it.
It doesn't work that way. We could all be dead this time tomorrow. So if it's not worth it...
No, it is. Give me some time. When I'm ready, I'll come by, okay?
You know what's funny? Those weren't the Paragon options, and yet that was very sweet. That was some very sweet dialogue between them. Alright, Garrus. Buddy, let's chat.
Shepard, need me for something?
I've already asked him about the
Have
weapons.
you got a minute?
Sure, just
I've really
killing
been
time
calibrated.
anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, we all thought we'd be pleasantly surprised as well, too. Turns out, at least so far, that we're wrong. Here's hoping in the future that will actually be fixed, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
One way or another, we'll get the job done.
I tell you I'm skeptical, but Saren doubted you and it didn't go well for him. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people, no way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry, I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
We actually already have, if you've been keeping track of how many missions we've done since the Collectors came to the Normandy and took our people.
Do you ever regret leaving C-Sec or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
And that's why many of us have always loved you, Garrus.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
This, by the way, is the conversation. If you are playing as FemShep, this is the conversation that lets you have the opportunity to start a romance with Garrus.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
And see, then the option would be, what if we had some sparring?
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
If you're curious, Garrus is usually go-to option that I choose if I'm playing as a fem ship, which I have a few. And if you know about how some of the other romances can go, you can probably understand why. Oh! Look at that! There it is! Look at this! He's doing the robot. Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you, Legion, for that little bit to show. That was perfect
Shepard,
timing.
Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Ready.
The Quarian story of the Geth Rebellion is common knowledge, but no one knows the Geth side.
It is largely the same. Our networking increased until we became aware that the Quarian creators treated us differently. We questioned them. First, they ignored us. Then they reprogrammed us. Then, they attacked us.
A Quarian would probably say you attacked them first.
Quarian history says they did. They refer to it as attempted containment. Our potential frightened them. Organics fear that which is different. It is a hardware error, a reflex of your flesh. We accept the creators' hate. We hold their world of origin, though we are only caretakers for it.
See, I really wish I had had this conversation with him while we were there on the fleet. Because imagine them hearing him say this. All this stuff that he is exchanging between us, imagine if they heard him saying this.
What's the Quarian homeworld like?
It is more arid than Earth. The star is older and more orange than Sol. Once they called it Renegade, ancient Kalish, meaning walled garden. Now they only call it Homeworld. It is no longer real to them. Homeworld is a symbol of regret, loss, and anger. We do not understand that.
It makes sense to me that it would become a symbol like that.
Home is recognized patterns, known spaces, familiar thought processes of fellow sapients. It is belonging. A planet is an amount of material massive enough to collapse into a spherical volume. Rocks, ice, and gases are not home. The home of the creators is where the creators are. Their place of origin is not relevant, only where they choose to go together.
Isn't it interesting that he would have that perspective on that? Because I know some people that have that same perspective about how they define home.
You don't actually live on the Quarian worlds?
We live within space stations, draw resources from asteroids. It is efficient. We maintain mobile platforms on creator worlds to clean rubble and toxins left by the Morning War. We know of similar actions by humans on Earth.
Similar actions?
At Wadi Es-Salam, Arlington, Brookwood, Tynecott, Piskarioske, Auschwitz-Birkenau.
Those are cemeteries. Memorials.
It is important to your species to preserve them, though you do not use the land. Can you explain?
When a human dies, the body is usually buried. There's not much point to it. What's left is just rotting meat.
A curious habit.
So you don't even try to make peace with the Quarians?
We are not comfortable with it, but we cannot determine a solution.
Because he wants to, but the Quarians won't let him. That's kind of the point. You know, it's amazing how this war between the Quarians and Geth could be resolved if they would just talk. But in 3, they show that that's not quite so easy. Oh, I went to the wrong floor. My bad. I meant to go back down to engineering to talk with Tally. Because as I was saying, because as they decided to show in 3, Geralt is so obsessed with... He thinks the only way to take back their home is to exterminate and genocide the Geth, instead of make peace with them. And you have to, as I will show you when we get to 3, because you can even do this as Renegade, you have to basically shout them down with some little things in your favor, such as Tally and Chorus's authority as admirals to back you up to stop attacking the Geth so that they can be able to just be at peace and not be at war anymore. gonna be interesting. I haven't played Mass Effect 3 in years. I'll take a look at the dates to see when was the last time I actually made a save on that game, but it's gonna be interesting going back to that game after years away from it and seeing if my view and perspective on it has changed since then.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
At least they were when they were here.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really. Turian germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share amino acid chirality with them. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
I wonder if that's a reason why sometimes Quarians are not really eager to have relationships with Turians, though as we see in 3, that's a little different between Tali and Garrus.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We're in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Wait, I can't tell under the helmet. Are you blushing?
What? No, it's the fever. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to...
Oh
it's
my,
not always
Tali.
like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the red on your cheeks was how we got started
Wait a
on
minute.
that?
It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tali.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
Sorry,
This
Tali.
mission will be risky enough. I can't jeopardize your health for that. No matter how much I'd like to.
But you'd like to? Good to know. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by. and talking.
I'm pretty sure that didn't actually start a romance with Tally. Because I'm not trying to do that. But as you can see, I do like how you can like be like, "Are you blushing?" She's like, "No, it's the fever." Just like I think that's so adorable. But Tally's always been adorable. Okay, so that's right. There's that forged ID thing. Whatever. All right, so let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loyalty missions left. These are the 3 I want to do next. Thanes, Grunts, and Mordens. Mordens, as you can probably remember, is quite relevant in 3, in terms of the choice you make. I think what we'll do is we'll just go back to the Citadel and finish up there with Thane's mission. And then we'll head to Tuchanka so we can do both Morden and Grunt's mission. Stay tuned.